All right, runners, here we are in week 3. This week I want to talk to you a little bit about run form. Now, running form is a pretty big topic. I could probably talk for about an hour on the biomechanics of running form, running economy. I'm just going to go over the basics with you today. The first thing I want to touch on is posture. And this is something that extends to outside of running as well. So I'm going to demonstrate what I call the texting posture, which I have caught myself doing recently. So I'm standing like this, pretend I'm looking at my phone. You see my pelvis is forward, I'm slouching over a little bit, my back is arched. So if you find yourself doing this, just start to pay attention throughout the day, whether you're looking at your phone or you're just standing. If you find yourself in this position, just try to move your pelvis back, straighten your shoulders a little bit, let them roll down the back, and you want the weight to be sort of evenly distributed on your feet rather than back in the heels like this. So I've been practicing this all the time. So like when I'm cooking, standing at the stove, washing dishes, brushing my teeth, basically whenever I'm standing, I've been trying to pay attention to my posture, and I think it's really helped with my running, and I think it'll help you as well. So pay attention to that. And the reason this is so important is because when you're running, your body is gonna adapt via muscle memory to what it knows. So if your body knows slouching, that's what it's gonna do when you're running. If you train yourself to have great posture, that's what's gonna happen when you run. Second is gonna be foot strike. So where your foot lands on the ground when you're running. So if you overstride, you're reaching really far and you're landing on your heel, this is going to cause issues later on down the road, could lead to injury in the end. To prevent overstriding, you would want your foot to land right underneath your body. And a drill to help this is if you're just standing, you want to raise one leg up like this and just lean forward and start to fall, and then just push off. And you can practice that on both legs several times before a run, just during the day. This will help you adapt to that slightly shorter stride to prevent, again, the overstriding and the excessive heel striking. One other thing that could also help with that, and just something to be aware of even if you don't overstride, is cadence. So that's the rate at which your feet are turning over, how many steps you take per minute. So the ideal number in the running world is about 180 steps per minute. I like to think of it more of a range, maybe 170 to 180. So next time you go out for an easy run or even a moderate run, download a metronome app to your phone and set it to 180 and see what that feels like. Are you close to it? Are your feet moving a lot slower than that? And just try to match it without speeding up your pace. So the goal here is to pick up your cadence to match that number without speeding up, so keeping the same pace. And get a feel for what that feels like. Again, integrate that into some of your runs, moderate, easy runs. And that'll also help with the overstriding and getting you more efficient. And just having a faster cadence it's more economical. It's just going to give you better form in general, and it's going to prevent injury, which in the end is, of course, what we want. So I hope you practice these tips next time you're out for a run. Have a great week of training. I'll see you next week.